Are you ready for a powerful shift in your life? Imagine waking up each day feeling more aligned with your true self, with an energy that attracts the right opportunities, people, and experiences. It all starts with one simple practice, done before you fall asleep. This practice, when consistently applied, has the potential to reshape your reality and accelerate your manifestations. The key lies in the power of your thoughts, emotions, and energy. By understanding how to harness these forces right before sleep, you tap into your mind's ability to reprogram your unconscious beliefs, shift your energy, and unlock a future that already exists in the quantum field. This practice isn't just a theory. It's based on principles that have been proven to work through neuroscience, quantum physics, and meditative techniques. When you take control of your internal state before rest, you create the perfect conditions for transformation. The power of your mind is limitless, and by connecting with it on a deeper level, you begin to create a ripple effect that brings your desires into fruition. Let's explore how this simple act can change your life in ways you might never have imagined. As the day draws to a close and the world quiets down around you, a subtle shift begins to take place within. The constant stream of thoughts, decisions, and distractions that marked your waking hours gradually quieten, creating an opportunity for a different kind of awareness. In this in-between space, as you prepare for rest, a door opens to one of the most profound tools for personal transformation, the subconscious mind. Throughout your waking hours, your conscious mind is in the driver's seat, guiding you through the everyday tasks, making decisions, solving problems, and interacting with your environment. This is the mind you are most familiar with, the part that is always busy and engaged with the outside world. It's active, analytical, and judgmental. But as the day transitions into night, something remarkable happens. The conscious mind begins to slow, and its hold on the mind weakens. This shift opens the doorway for the subconscious to take center stage. Why is this shift so significant? It's because the subconscious mind operates differently from the conscious mind. While your conscious mind is responsible for making decisions, processing information, and analyzing situations, the subconscious mind is more like a sponge. It's an ever-present force that absorbs everything around it: thoughts, feelings, images, and experiences, without judgment, logic, or analysis. The subconscious doesn't filter or question what you feed it. It simply takes it all in, whether the input is positive, negative, or neutral. In practical terms, this means that the last moments of your waking consciousness before sleep hold immense power. The thoughts, emotions, and mental images you focus on in those moments are the ones most likely to be absorbed into your subconscious. And once they are embedded in your subconscious, they begin to shape your reality. Your subconscious mind works around the clock, but it's most receptive and malleable as you prepare for sleep. So, what are you feeding your subconscious mind in these precious moments before rest? Are you reflecting on the day's challenges, reliving moments of stress, or obsessing over fears and doubts? Or are you deliberately cultivating thoughts of peace, gratitude, and positivity? What you focus on before sleep is what you are planting in the fertile ground of your subconscious, and it is from this ground that your reality begins to grow. The power of this time is not just anecdotal, it's grounded in science. Studies in neuroscience show that the brainwaves we experience in the moments leading up to sleep, specifically in the hypnagogic state, are particularly receptive to new programming. In this state, the brain is shifting from beta waves, active, conscious thinking, to alpha waves, relaxed, meditative state, which allows for a deeper connection to the subconscious. This state of heightened suggestibility is an optimal moment for planting seeds of change. Consider this: if you focus on fear, anxiety, or doubt in those final moments of wakefulness, you are sending those vibrations out into the universe, and your subconscious mind will reinforce those states. Alternatively, if you choose to focus on feelings of love, gratitude, and excitement for the future, your subconscious will absorb these higher vibrational emotions, paving the way for positive changes in your life. Emotions are more than just temporary feelings that pass through your consciousness. They are powerful energy frequencies that send signals to your body, your mind, and the universe. When you experience emotions such as gratitude, joy, or love, you are essentially broadcasting a unique frequency that aligns you with the energy of your desires. Think of it this way: Emotions are like the radio signals that you send out into the world. The more coherent and harmonious the signal, the clearer the message. When you feel gratitude, for instance, you are not just thinking positive thoughts. You are physically shifting your internal energy, which influences everything from your heart rate to your cellular function. In scientific terms, when you feel emotions like gratitude or joy, your heart rate becomes more coherent. This is known as heart coherence, a state where the heart's rhythm is synchronized and smooth, reflecting a balanced emotional state. As your heart becomes more coherent, it sends a strong, clear signal to your brain, enhancing your focus, clarity, and intuitive insight. But the power doesn't stop there. This coherent energy field around your body creates a vibrational signature that the universe responds to. It's like sending out a signal to the quantum field, a field that responds to the frequency you emit. This is where emotional coherence becomes the missing piece in manifestation. When you align yourself with the emotional frequencies of gratitude, love, or joy, you are essentially tuning your internal radio to the frequency of what you want to attract. Whether you are manifesting love, success, health, or abundance, these emotions become the energetic blueprint that attracts these experiences into your life. At night, as your mind prepares to rest, is the perfect time to cultivate emotional coherence. By consciously choosing to feel gratitude or love before sleep, you align yourself with the vibrational frequency of your desires. This emotional alignment doesn't just create a sense of well-being in the present moment, it also sends a powerful signal to the universe, informing it of what you are ready to receive. The science behind emotional coherence is fascinating. Research from the HeartMath Institute has shown that when you focus on feelings of appreciation or gratitude, your heart's electromagnetic field expands. This field can extend up to several feet around you, and it interacts with the electromagnetic fields of others, influencing not only your own well-being but also your relationships and the opportunities you attract. By making emotional coherence a nightly practice, you are conditioning your mind and body to attract more of what you desire. This practice not only improves your emotional health but also aligns you with the energetic frequency of abundance, love, and success. You are what you think. This age-old adage holds profound truth, but on a deeper level, it refers to the intricate relationship between your thoughts, your emotions, and the quantum field that governs all potential energy in the universe. Every thought you think creates a unique vibration, a signal that interacts with the quantum field, influencing the experiences and circumstances that manifest in your life. The quantum field is not some abstract concept. It is the foundational fabric of reality. It's a field of potential energy that exists all around us, filled with infinite possibilities. It's within this field that all manifestations take shape, waiting for the right conditions to emerge into physical reality. But the quantum field doesn't respond to specific thoughts or desires alone. It responds to the energy you emit. And the energy you emit is a direct result of the thoughts you think and the emotions you feel. Here's the fascinating part. The quantum field doesn't differentiate between thoughts that are positive or negative. It doesn't judge the content of your thoughts. It simply responds to the frequency of energy you are emitting. So, when your thoughts are aligned with positivity, optimism, and excitement for the future, the quantum field reflects that back to you. On the other hand, when your thoughts are rooted in fear, doubt, or anxiety, the quantum field responds to those frequencies as well, creating situations that mirror those emotions. This is where the power of your nighttime practice comes into play. As you transition from the waking state to the sleeping state, you enter what is known as the hypnagogic zone, a phase where your brainwaves slow down and you become highly receptive to new programming. In this state, the thoughts and emotions you focus on are absorbed by the subconscious mind and broadcast into the quantum field. This makes the moments before sleep a critical time for aligning your thoughts and emotions with your desires. Think about this. If you enter this state with a mindset of gratitude, love, or excitement, you are not only preparing your subconscious to receive these energies but also signaling to the quantum field that you are ready to receive the opportunities, people, and experiences that align with those feelings. This simple act of entering a state of emotional coherence and positive thought before sleep can have profound effects on your waking reality. Moreover, Scientific studies on neuroplasticity show that our brains are constantly rewiring themselves based on the thoughts and experiences we feed them. The more you practice aligning your thoughts and emotions with what you desire, especially in the calm moments before sleep, the more your brain will rewire itself to make these desires a reality. By consciously engaging with positive thoughts and emotions, you are training your brain to think in ways that support your goals, ultimately manifesting the life you envision. The beauty of this practice is that it doesn't require hours of meditation or intense effort. It's about the intention you set before you close your eyes. When you make the choice to enter sleep with gratitude, love, and optimism, you are setting the tone for the next day and beyond, creating a ripple effect that continues to shape your reality. Mental rehearsal is not merely a daydream or idle wishful thinking. It is a powerful technique that taps into the subconscious mind to create new realities, alter perceptions, and shift the vibrational frequency of your entire being. This technique involves visualizing your desired outcomes as if they have already happened, immersing yourself in the emotions and sensations of having already achieved your goals. By engaging in mental rehearsal before sleep, you effectively train your brain and body to become attuned to the desired outcome, aligning both your internal state and your external actions with that future reality. Mental rehearsal can be compared to a rehearsal before an actual performance. An actor doesn't wait for opening night to perform their best. Instead, they practice over and over again, visualizing themselves on stage, acting out the role, rehearsing the lines, and feeling the emotions. In the same way, you rehearse your ideal future by mentally stepping into the version of yourself who has already achieved your desires. This process is not simply about imagining your goals, but about becoming deeply immersed in the feelings, sensations, and vibrational frequency associated with having already achieved those goals. The principle behind mental rehearsal is grounded in quantum physics and neuroscience. The quantum field, the source of all potential reality, is influenced by the energy you emit. When you visualize your desired reality in vivid detail and emotionally connect to it, you send out a strong, clear signal to the universe, instructing it to align circumstances with your vision. The more real you make this visualization in your mind, the more your subconscious mind begins to accept it as a reality. And as your subconscious mind accepts this as truth, it begins to shape your behavior, actions, and energy toward manifesting that reality in your physical world. Here's how this works on a deeper level. When you engage in mental rehearsal, your brain activates neural pathways as if you were actually experiencing the event. This is a process known as neuroplasticity, where the brain rewires itself based on repeated thoughts and experiences. Even though you are not physically manifesting your desired outcome in the moment, your brain perceives the visualization as real. It begins to create the neural connections and neural patterns that will help bring that desired outcome into fruition. In essence, your mind becomes programmed for success before it even happens. To make mental rehearsal even more effective, the key lies in tapping into the emotions associated with your desired outcome. When you mentally rehearse, you are not just visualizing the external circumstances, like a dream job or a perfect relationship. You are also feeling the joy, excitement, gratitude, and peace that would come with these experiences. These feelings are essential because emotions are powerful energy frequencies that fuel your manifestation. Your subconscious mind responds not just to your thoughts, but also to the vibrational frequency those thoughts emit. By coupling your mental rehearsal with intense positive emotions, you are amplifying the vibrational frequency that aligns you with your desires. For example, let's say you are visualizing attracting a new, fulfilling relationship. As you close your eyes and mentally rehearse the image of being with your ideal partner, you want to engage all of your senses. What would it feel like to be in their presence? Can you hear their voice, feel their warmth, and experience the connection between you? Visualize the moments of joy, love, and deep connection that you would experience in this ideal relationship. As you do so, allow your body to feel those emotions as if they are happening in real time. Allow your heart to swell with gratitude and love. The more vividly you can create this experience in your mind and body, the more powerfully it will be impressed upon your subconscious mind. This process of mental rehearsal is not a one-time event but should be practiced regularly, especially before sleep. Research in neuroscience suggests that the moments before sleep are crucial for programming the subconscious mind. As you move from the waking state into the sleep state, your brainwaves transition from beta waves, associated with active thinking, to alpha and theta waves, associated with deep relaxation, creativity, and receptivity. These brainwave states make the mind highly receptive to new information and programming, making it the ideal time to engage in mental rehearsal. By engaging in mental rehearsal consistently, you are reprogramming your brain and subconscious mind to operate in alignment with your desires. You are creating a mental blueprint of your ideal life that your subconscious mind will work tirelessly to manifest in the physical realm. This process isn't about forcing outcomes or obsessing over the details. It's about aligning yourself energetically with the person you need to become to achieve your goals. Moreover, mental rehearsal before sleep can influence your waking behavior. Once your subconscious mind becomes familiar with the image and emotion of your ideal life, your thoughts and actions will begin to shift in alignment with that vision. You will start to feel more confident, make decisions that align with your goals, and attract opportunities and people that match your desired reality. It's a process that begins in the mind but extends into the physical world, as your internal state begins to influence your external circumstances. One of the biggest obstacles to manifestation and personal growth is the tendency to become overly attached to the outcome. We live in a world that often emphasizes control, immediate results, and external validation. We have been conditioned to believe that happiness, success, and fulfillment are things we need to earn or work hard for. And so, we find ourselves striving and struggling, always looking for the next thing to achieve, the next milestone to reach, or the next relationship to perfect. This constant pursuit creates a sense of urgency and attachment to the outcome, which ultimately hinders the flow of manifestation. This is where the concept of letting go becomes crucial. To manifest your desires and create lasting change in your life, you must release the need to control when and how things will happen. The idea of letting go is not about giving up or resigning yourself to a passive existence. Rather, it's about releasing resistance and surrendering to the natural flow of the universe. It's about trusting that what you desire is already on its way to you and that the universe has a perfect plan for how it will unfold. The attachment to outcome often manifests as a form of anxiety or impatience. We may feel that we need to push or make things happen, constantly checking for signs or waiting for things to materialize. This attachment creates resistance, which in turn blocks the natural flow of manifestation. The energy of attachment is one of desperation and lack, signaling to the subconscious mind that what you desire is not here yet and that you are somehow incomplete without it. On the other hand, when you let go of attachment, you enter into a state of flow. Letting go means trusting the process and knowing that you don't have to control every detail of how things will unfold. It means releasing the need for validation or approval and embracing the present moment. When you let go, you align with the universal flow of energy, and your desires can manifest with ease and grace. One of the most powerful times to practice letting go is before sleep. As you prepare for rest, mentally release any worries, doubts, or anxieties about how your desires will manifest. Trust that the universe is already aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities to bring you closer to your goals. By letting go of the need to control the process, you open the space for your desires to materialize naturally and effortlessly. Neuroscientific research supports the idea that letting go of attachment to outcomes can actually enhance the manifestation process. Studies have shown that when we release resistance and anxiety, our brain becomes less rigid and more flexible. This mental flexibility allows us to perceive opportunities and solutions more clearly, making it easier to navigate the path toward our goals. In essence, letting go of attachment to outcomes frees the mind from unnecessary stress and allows it to focus on the present moment, which is where real transformation happens. Letting go also involves trusting in the timing of the universe. Many people become frustrated when things don't happen as quickly as they would like. However, the universe operates on its own schedule, one that may be different from our human sense of time. When you let go of the need to control the timeline of events, you allow things to unfold in perfect timing. This is where the concept of quantum timing comes into play, where your desires materialize when the energetic conditions are right, and not necessarily when you expect them. In practical terms, letting go means practicing trust and faith in the process. It involves releasing the need to constantly check for signs or validate your progress. It's about enjoying the journey and allowing yourself to experience peace and joy even before your desires manifest. By practicing this mindset, you create the perfect conditions for your manifestations to come to life effortlessly. Ultimately, the key to manifestation lies in balancing intention and surrender. Set clear intentions for what you want, but don't become attached to how or when it will happen. Trust the process, align your thoughts and emotions with your desires, and then let go, allowing the universe to do its part. Consistency is key when it comes to transformation. This simple nightly practice will reprogram your subconscious mind and align your energy with your desires. Create a peaceful environment by dimming the lights, turning off electronics, and clearing clutter. A calm setting signals to your brain that it's time to relax and reset. Lie down comfortably and take deep breaths. Use breathing exercises to activate your parasympathetic nervous system and release tension. You can also try progressive muscle relaxation to further ease physical tension. Begin to focus on what you're grateful for. Whether it's simple things like a warm bed or more significant blessings, allow gratitude to fill your heart. This shifts your energy to a receiving state, preparing you for transformation. Imagine yourself living your dream life. Visualize the details, your career, health, and relationships, while connecting emotionally with the joy, love, and peace that comes with this vision. The clearer and more emotional your visualization, the more powerful it becomes. Let go of attachment to the outcome. Trust the process and surrender to the universe. Know that everything is aligning perfectly for you, and allow ease to flow into your life. As you prepare for sleep, keep your thoughts focused on gratitude, trust, and fulfillment. Your subconscious mind continues to work on your behalf as you rest. Consistency is what makes this practice transformative. Just like physical exercise, results take time, but daily commitment leads to lasting change. At first, you may not notice significant changes, but trust that shifts are happening on a deep, subconscious level. Your energy is aligning with your desires, setting the stage for transformation. As your vibration rises, you'll start attracting people and opportunities that align with your desires. Relationships, career, and health can shift as a result of your consistent practice. With time, you'll notice personal growth. You'll become more resilient, positive, and aligned with your true self. By committing to this nightly routine, you're actively creating the life you once only dreamed of.